Hi, hello, this is Chélima, and I'm here to talk to you about feminine protection and periods. Now, let me make something clear. I have never dreamt of having to talk about periods and hygienic protection and vagina in front of a camera in public. And the only reason why I'm here, well, there was the fact that no one else was available to do it. No, seriously, the only reason why I'm here is because I'm talking about something which is a revolution for us women. I'm talking about something which has changed my life, which has changed the life of thousands and millions of women around the world. And I'm talking to you about something that is going to change your life too. I'm of course talking about a reliable, a safe, a comfortable, and eco-friendly menstrual protection. I am talking, of course, about a menstrual cup. And I take this opportunity to introduce you to the latest menstrual cup. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the afreecup. Now, the afreecup is a cup which looks a little bit like all the menstrual cups, which has the basic, and it looks a little bit like a champagne cup, I'd say, you're going to put into your vagina, and it's going to just collect your blood. Very easy. The difference with the afreecup, it's a material which is extra soft and extra flexible. So when it comes to fold it and insert it into the vagina, it's much easier than some other brand that you may find. Now, why should you use a menstrual cup? But before, I can imagine some really, really incredible look in your eyes thinking, how does that work? So, how does that work? So it's very easy. It's obviously a recipient that we're going to insert into our vagina. So we need to sterilize it so it's safe. So you can boil it for 3 to 5 minutes. Or if you have a machine to sterilize, then you can use it, obviously. So once it's sterilized, it's ready to use. Now, you need to fold it, and there's several folding techniques. Mine is a very simple one, which is I just pinched the cup, then fold into two. We call that the C shape. And here I am, I've got that I'm going to be able to insert into my choo-choo. So you just relax and you're going to insert the cup into your vagina. So you push not too far. You will feel, actually once you don't feel anything, so it's all right basically. But it's not too far into the vagina, and you will feel it that it's fine because you won't feel anything. I say it one more time. Anyway, the only thing that you need to make sure is that the cup is well open within your vagina, because obviously we don't want to have any leak. And once it's well open, then you won't have any problem of leak. It's just going to have like this little ventouse effect, and it's just going to collect your blood. So it's in your vagina, it's very easy, and then you can keep it for up to 12 hours. And as soon as you start using a cup, you will know exactly what is your cycle and how often you're going to have to change it. But you might have, if you have very abundant flow, you might have to change it every 6 hours in the first day or so. So you're going to have to empty it, of course. So it's in your vagina, and you've got this little stem here. So this stem is not used to pull the cup, but it's used to guide you to find the bottom of the cup. So you can pinch the cup and then take it off, empty the blood into the toilet or in the shower, if you're in the shower. Rinse it with water. You can use some soap, but please make sure you use something very soft, because you don't obviously want um, uh, to to cause a problem to the cup. It's strong, but obviously it doesn't like very heavy corrosive products. So you use something soft, and then you can then fold it back again and then put it back into your vagina for the duration of your period. And at the end of it, you obviously wash it, you sterilize it again, and you can forget about it until the next month. So very easy to use. You just need water in terms of maintenance. And the most important thing is, why should you use the cup? Why should you use the menstrual cup? So the first reason that drove me to wear a menstrual cup is a hygienic reason. It's really safe to use. It's really, you have not this problem of smell that you can have, when the blood is too long, for far too long in contact with air. You don't have the problem of dryness that is often associated with tampons, or moisturized feelings, particularly when it's hot, like here and like now. And you don't have any association with the toxic, I'm going to manage to say this one. You're not going to have the menstrual cup is not associated to the TSS, toxic shock syndrome. I did it. Anyway, so it's really safe and it's really hygienic. So that's the first reason. The second reason, it's really, really comfortable. You don't feel that you have a cup inside. You don't feel that there's blood going into the cup. In fact, you don't feel that you have your period. You forget that you have your period. Ultra, very, very comfortable. So really, and obviously very practical when you do some water sports. The third reason, it's obviously really practical. You've got something which is small and discreet that you can take anywhere. I personally actually put the cup inside my vagina on the day of my period before they have arrived. So I don't have to worry and have this, when you have those moments in the day where you know that something has happened down there and you need to rush to the toilet, and usually I'm too late. Well, these days are gone with a menstrual cup. So very, very practical. The fourth reason, it's obviously economical. You can purchase the afreecup for 15 euros and it lasts for 10 years if you take care of your cup. And if you compare to what you spend for pads and tampons for 10 years, it can be quite huge, and it can go towards the 1,000 mark. So some savings to be done. But really, the most important reason, and the reason why, once you have acknowledged and confirmed that it's a very safe, reliable, super, super comfortable cup to wear, and that you realize that all the basics are taken care of, you have zero waste. I mean, if you use that, you just empty your blood into the toilet. You have no pads, no tampons, and that, do you know how much that represents? It's 2.5 tons per woman. So imagine if all the women start using a menstrual cup. Imagine if we were all using afreecup. I mean, the world, we would have made such a huge step. We wouldn't have solved every single problem of the world, so many to deal with, but what a massive step. Imagine, it would be a real revolution. So I invite you to join that revolution and to come to the website www.afreecup.com and buy your menstrual cup. And I invite you to massively share it with friends and family. We really need to start this revolution, and we need to start it with you. So until next time, I thank you for your time. Bye.